Hey guys, this is the video review for the Transformers Animated Deluxe class, Jazz. And I'm gonna maneuver my little light. Oop, that's too bright. Oop, that sucks. Now, as you can see, it's obviously Jazz from Transformers Animated in his deluxe form. The only form we ever got him in animated, but you know, that's fine. We didn't really need him in anything else. Unless, I don't think there was an Activators version of Jazz. But obviously, it's a very nice representation of Jazz from Transformers Animated, a series. And unfortunately, we didn't get a season 4 and wasn't continued. But it would have been really kind of awesome if it had been continued, because it was my favorite Transformers series or continuity overall. Oh, there's my hand, giant hand in the way. Kind of to the side here. Really nice figure. Very nice representation of Jazz from Transformers Animated. We obviously have the blue pinstripe here in the front with the red one in the middle, the two blue. And it doesn't continue down the back. Repull labels can fix that though. And also makes it for the roof. Nice triangle kind of headlights that Jazz had in Animated. Nice chrome hubcaps and tire spin, of course, very well. Nice exhaust ports that do turn into his nunchucks. Mirrors, black windshield or windows. None of these are translucent or transparent. I don't know what the difference is. I think translucent's foggy. Transparent headlights, translucent, whatever. Now, they're not exactly the way his were shaped, but they're pretty darn, like, really, really close. Well, they are close. Shut up. As you can see here, if I get my other light out, I actually just knocked over one of my Cyberverse Prime Starscreams. Here you can see, too bright. He's got a really nice silver painted grille. Nice Elite Guard Autobot logo there on the hood, or really kind of on the front. The nice little spoke, camera going crazy. The nice little spokey things that he had in the series. But overall, very nice figure. I think it's a great looking figure. There, he's, whoa, why did it get all dark all of a sudden? That was weird. So overall, pretty nice. That's not down all the way. And let's bring out one of his Cyber Ninja counterparts for a little bit of a size comparison. Here is... Well, don't fall over on me, but I'll put him in the back. He's taller. So, I can never get him to stand in the... Oh, I did it. And, here's Jazz. You know, obviously, with Prowl being a motorcycle, most motorcycle Transformers tend to be oversized when they're in their vehicle modes. He obviously is bigger. He should be a lot smaller. It's not bad. It doesn't bug me. Oh, his wheel's not straight. It doesn't bug me as much as I thought it always did. Obviously, they're the two Cyber Ninjas. I love their relationship, how it builds towards the end of the series. I love how upset. It really shows how upset he was. And it really shows it by how upset he got when he knew Prowl was going to go offline because... Oh, sorry about that. Because he knew he was going to spare his spark to save the city. But overall, not a bad size comparison, so let's put that up. So, I mean, Jazz was never really one of my favorite characters from Transformers Animated. He was always one of those characters where I was like, oh, Jazz, cool, it's a cool character to see. But, you know, it's never really a character I was always too thrilled about. But that was just before he really got, not prominent, but a bigger part, I want to say, kind of. Like, he was not barely, but when we only saw him a little bit towards the beginning of the series, he wasn't one of my absolute, like, oh, Jazz, oh my god, he's awesome. But, no, towards the end of the series, I really started to love Jazz. He's still not my favorite character from Animated. That probably is Bumblebee. I'd have to say Bumblebee. So, he wasn't always one of my favorites, but, that's okay. But the way him and Prowl started to connect towards the end of the series, and how upset he got when Prowl went offline, and just the desperation or whatever mood you would classify that as, that you could see in his face when he knew Prowl was going to go offline to save the city. He was just like, "No, Prowl, we'll find another way." But, whatever. But, decent figure. Enough of me rambling on. Let's get to transforming guy. Obviously, these are going to form his nunchucks. So you can just detach those. Both sides do it, of course. And just take those. What? Get out of the way. Oop, not supposed to see that. So, without any further ado, without me rambling on, you guys are probably going to shut off this video by now. Let's transform Transformers Animated. Oh, and there goes my phone. Transformers Animated Prowl. Jazz.